welcome to Hinton, Iowa for tonight's matchup here between the South O'Brien Wolverines and the Hinton Blackhawks. And as you'll notice, we're on here a little bit early tonight. We have a storm system moving in, so this game time got moved up, and we're going to be underway here shortly. There's not going to be any public announcements, starting lineups or anything. We're going to do the national anthem, get going, and try to get this game in. So we're going to do our best to get as much coverage as we can. We got the national anthem coming up here. We'll go ahead and keep it here for that, and hopefully you can hear that while we're on. And we did our best there. I'm not sure how well you could hear that, but national anthem just played, and we're going to be set to go in here real soon. Like I said, we did get this game moved up because of a storm rolling in, so we did our best that we could here to get everything set up as fast as we could and try to get you the best angle for the game. We'll do our best for play-by-play and everything here also. So like I said, this is a South O'Brien team that is 3-7, taking on the Hinton Blackhawks, who are 8-2. We'll run through the starting lineups here real quick. Appreciate the Hinton athletic department being really nice to us here, letting us up in this press box tonight with our equipment, with that storm coming in. Last thing we want to do is damage anything here, and they've helped us out with the starting lineups and stuff tonight, so we sure appreciate that. For South O'Brien, leading off will be Case Mormon. He'll be playing left field tonight. Shortstop for the Wolverines will be Matt Riedman. Left field will be Micah Davis. He'll be batting third. Batting cleanup for the Wolverines tonight will be center fielder Tristan Wilson. Pitching tonight will be Josh Johansson. Josh started the last game and had a short outing against Trinity Christian last Thursday night. Catching tonight, Dane Mormon. Dane does a great job behind the plate. Third base tonight will be Caden Steffens. DHing for the second baseman tonight will be Andrew Myers. And then playing right field will be Sean Negus. Andrew Myers is batting, to my knowledge, for Caden Lucier, who is playing second base tonight. For the Hinton Blackhawks, we got in center field Justin Kerwin. Batting second, Kyle Brighton, playing third base. Third place batter. Pitching tonight is Tate Litton. Batting cleanup, shortstop, Tate Kunkel, sorry. After him will be Easton Stussy playing first base. And then we got the first pitch coming in there, strike one. Strike one to leadoff hitter Case Mormon. Following the I'll bring the starting lineups up here again for the Blackhawks when they come up to bat. Quickly, Mormon falls behind 2-0. We're in the top of the first inning here, and the game has started early. And that's going to be hit to the second baseman, and he is going to be out. So one up, one down real quickly here. So 3 quick strikes to Mormon, and he is out. It's going to bring up shortstop Matt Riedman. And Here's the first pitch. Squaring the bunt. It's going to go right back to the pitcher. Easy play, 2 up, 2 down. Once again, that is Tate Litton on the mound for the Blackhawks. So 2 outs here, and that's going to bring up the third place batter, Micah Davis. And he's playing left field tonight for the Wolverines. And the first pitch is going to miss there. 1-0 count to Davis. Like I said, we did the best we could on a short notice here. Normally we would have been here a good hour early. That was going to be fouled straight back, 1-1. We would have plenty of time to set up and got you the best angle we could. We did the best we can from this press box up here. I'm sure appreciate Hinton letting us in this press box. 1-1 count to Micah Davis. 2 outs here in this top of the first inning. It's going to be a little bit high. See Tate Litton on the mound. He throws pretty hard out there for the Blackhawks. That one's going to be fouled out of play, I believe. Yep, fouled out of play over that fence. We got the softball game right behind us here. That game was also moved up here, and it looks like the varsity hasn't started yet. Try to keep you up to date on both these games here as much as we can. That pitch is going to miss. I believe we're at a full count, 3-2 count to Micah Davis. And a 3-2 pitch is going to be a little high, so South O'Brien gets their first runner on the night. It'll be Micah Davis going to first base. And that's going to bring up cleanup hitter Tristan Wilson. Tristan, of course, is senior for the Wolverines. South O'Brien having senior night last Thursday when they took on Trinity Christian. First time out of the windup tonight, or out of the stretch for Linton, and he hits that outside corner. You can hear that glove popping pretty good in there. And the 0-1 pitch coming up here with Davis on first. Davis is taken off, and that's fouled off by Wilson. And that went straight back, so Wilson falls behind 0-2 pretty quickly here. So 0-2 count, 2 outs, and Davis on first base. And that is just dribbled down that first base line. It's going to be foul. So the count remains 0-2. I want to thank J&K Insurance Services for being our pregame sponsor for this broadcast. Like I said, didn't have much of a pregame. We got here at 6 o'clock, and they said the game's starting at 6:15. So it was a hustle to get everything set up, but we're rocking and rolling, and here we go. And the 0-2 pitch coming again, and Wilson strikes out swinging. So he hung tough up there, goes down swinging. That's South O'Brien does get one runner on with the walk. No damage done. And Hinton will be coming to the plate here in this bottom of the first inning. Thank you for joining us here from Hinton on this early start time. We'll go ahead and take a listen from our sponsors, and we'll be right back for the bottom of the first inning.
Each step of crop production is like the innings in a softball or baseball game. Each is very important and the pressure is always on. It's really hard to believe we are already approaching the halfway point of the 2020 crop production cycle. Now is a great time to schedule an in-season tissue test to measure the nutrient levels in both corn and soybeans. Test your high-yield areas against areas that typically yield less to compare plant uptake. Talk with your agronomy service provider today about the SoilView tissue testing program that will take you through the final innings of the 2020 season.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids is your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store, accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, on your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
And welcome back. We're in the bottom of the first inning, and Josh Johansson out there on the mound for the Wolverines warming up. We're here in Hinton, and you can see in the background we got Highway 75 out there. And they got some road construction going on, kind of that frontage road here in front of the diamond. So it was a little interesting getting into the park. So South O'Brien goes down without any hits in that first inning. Leading off for the Blackhawks of Hinton is Justin Kerwin. He's the center fielder. You got a lefty in there. Lefty on lefty matchup here for this first at bat. And Johansson gets in the strike zone, strike one. If you joined us for Thursday's game against Trinity Christian or were there, you seen Josh had troubles throwing strikes and couldn't get through that first inning that night. So we'll see if Josh can get in that strike zone tonight, and hopefully his defense can make plays and get behind him and help him get out of innings. 1-1 count here to Justin Kerwin. It's going to be low, 2-1. Got the lights on here already as we are overcast here tonight with that storm coming in. JV game was reduced down to 3 innings tonight to get this game going early. 2-2 pitch is going to be hit to second baseman Lucier, and he makes the play. So a nice job by Caden Lucier out there at second. Ground out, 1 up, 1 down. It's going to bring up second batter in their lineup, Kyle Brighton. He plays third base for the Blackhawks. Of course, Kyle, the son of Mark Brighton. Mark, a longtime teacher and athletic director at MMCRU, who retired this past year. Strike one into Kyle Brighton. Once again, that's Josh Johansson on the mound. And we got Dane Mormon behind the plate for the Wolverines. I was told Kyle is going to play college baseball next year at Northwestern. A lot of good senior athletes up here from Hinton that are going to go on to play college ball next year. 1-1 pitch. Going to be high. 2-1. I am Kyle Jorgensen, and I'm joined by my daughter Madison Jorgensen for the game tonight. And the 2-1 pitch coming up here. It's going to be outside and low. 3-1 to Kyle Brighton. Softball game here next to us. They're just doing some warm-ups. So they don't appear to be in too big a hurry to get their game going. And it's going to miss to Kyle. So Kyle Brighton with the walk. First base runner for the Blackhawks on tonight's game here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitcher for the Blackhawks, batting third, Tate Litton. Coming to the plate. Of course, you got Johansson, who's a lefty pitcher. Got a decent move over to first base, so the runner's got to be careful out there with him on the mound. Nice stop by Mormon. Brighton's going to try for second anyways, and he will get in pretty easily. Ball did get past shortstop Matt Riedemann. Caden Lucier was there backing him up. Good thing he was, or Brighton probably would have went to third base on that one. So got a runner on second, 1 out, and the third place hitter Tate Litton up to the plate. It's going to be low. 2-0 count to Litton. Once again, the key for Johansson is throwing strikes. He's struggled with his control. Needs to throw strikes and trust his defense to make those plays behind him. That one's going to miss too, so 3-0 count. This is third place hitter Tate Litton, the pitcher. That one's going to be hit well to left field, and I don't think they're going to catch that one. It's off the fence out there. Hit that one pretty hard. Brighton's going to score easily, and that's going to be a stand-up double. So nice poke out there from Tate Litton. It's a double off the fence. So 1-0 here in this bottom of the third inning. And Linton will be pinch run for Dylan DeVries. Tate Kunkel coming to the plate. Shortstop for the Blackhawks. They're a cleanup hitter. And first pitch from Johansson's going to be in there for a strike. 0-1 pitch. That one's going to be hit hard to third baseman. I think he dropped it, but he throws over to first base to get the out. So second out on the inning. Steffens over there for the Wolverines with that line drive. He just wasn't able to catch it right there on the fly, but nice job sticking with it and getting the easy put out. It's going to bring up Easton Stussy, the first baseman. And first pitch fouled off. Just got a piece of that one. It's going to go behind Mormon there, who runs back to grab that ball. So 0-1 count here to Stussy. 2 outs with the runner on second. And it looks like a breaking ball there from Johansson's going to be in there for a strike. So he gets ahead quickly here, 0-2. And that one's going to miss outside, 1-2 count. South O'Brien, of course, have their district game this Saturday in Remsen. That's a 4:30 start time. 1-2 pitch. Just missed. That one looked pretty close. It's going to be 2-2. South O'Brien, a part of a doubleheader district game Saturday, so they're the early game. So keep that in mind if you want to go to that game. That one's going to miss. 3-2 count. And Mormon just not able to find that one, so that runner does advance to third. Keep in mind for postseason games, we will be doing audio-only broadcasts. We cannot do the video for postseason action, but we will be there doing audio-only. So make sure you tune in for that if you're not going to the game. And a 3-2 pitch. And that caught the corner, and that's strike 3. And that's going to be the third out of the inning with a throw down to third base. So Hinton does get 1 run there in that first inning, and they lead 1-0 going here to the top of the second inning. We'll go ahead and take a break from our fine sponsors. You are listening to Fuller Digital Solutions and South O'Brien Wolverine Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don
Working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now with increased speeds. They also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
And welcome back to Hinton here for this top of the second inning. And it looks like Linton has his warm-up throws in. And that will be bringing Josh Johansson to the plate. Like I said, Hinton is 8-2 on the year. Their only 2 losses came against Remsen St. Mary's 2-6. And then they lost to West Sioux 0-2. So 2 respectable teams there that they lost to. Johansson kind of a partial swing, throws it up to shortstop. Throw's going to be over the first baseman's head, and Johansson is going to reach to second base. So would have been a pretty tough play there by shortstop. Let's take Kunkel out there for the Hinton Blackhawks. Try to make the great play, and Johansson's going to reach second base there for the Wolverines. We'll give him a hit with an error, and that's going to bring out catcher Dane Mormon. So no outs here in this top of the second inning. Runner on second. Mormon squares the bunt. He's going to lay that one down. Nice bunt. Linton picks that one up, fires the first. So sacrifice bunt for Dane Mormon. It does advance the runner to second base, Josh Johansson. It's going to bring up Caden Steffens for the Wolverines with the runner on third base there. Chance for South O'Brien to get that run back in, tie things up. And strike one swinging. Looks like Steffens was a little bit behind on that one. And quickly falls behind 0-2. Tate Litton works pretty quick out there on the mound for the Blackhawks. And the 0-2 pitch coming up. And 3 pitches, and Steffens strikes out. So that's going to be 2 outs on the inning with that strikeout and sacrifice bunt. It's going to bring up the designated hitter, Andrew Myers. And first pitch swing in there. Litton gets ahead 0-1. Do have Josh Johansson on third base, so South O'Brien needs to get him in there, take advantage of that leadoff. And quickly falls behind 0-2. Here's Andrew Myers. Litton working quickly out there and throwing strikes for the Blackhawks. And the 0-2. And Steffens strikes out looking. So South O'Brien unable to take advantage of that leadoff hit in air. And I believe we had some lightning. So we'll just take a quick break here, and we'll see what they plan on doing here. But I have a feeling this game might be suspended or done with already. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise.
And like I said, we had some lightning here, so they're getting the tarp out on the field, as you can see. They're going to cover home plate area and the pitcher's mound, so we will stick around here and see what happens with some lightning. And we got a pretty good storm moving in. We're hoping to get this game in. Like I said, we'll see what happens here. So we are in a weather delay. So we will leave things live here, and we're just going to go ahead and mute this. So just so you're aware out there that we are in a weather delay, and as soon as we know something, we'll come back on and let you know. Thanks for joining us here. And like I said, South O'Brien was trailing 1-0, and they were going to the bottom of the second inning. Informed and let you know what's happening as soon as we know something. Thank you.